Democrats, meanwhile, have spent the last 6 months telling us that police are racists and terrorists. That's literally in the Democratic Party platform. This is a war on police. It's going to have long-term effects for the country, including on you and your family. What will those effects be? We tried to ask Danny Coulson that question earlier in the show. The shot went down, but we wanted to hear his answer, so we're glad to have him back. He's the former Deputy Assistant Director of the FBI. Danny Coulson, welcome back. So what are the consequences of this long-term for us, do you think?
Oh, my gosh. If you destabilize the police and defund them, then what you're going to have ultimately, Tucker, is nature doesn't like voids, and they will fill a void, and that's where vigilante activity comes in.
Yes.
If police won't protect us, then the society individually and in groups will start protecting themselves. They're going to see more balkanization of our country, more people living in isolation, hiring more private security and private bodyguards, and maybe even worse than that, taking their own action to go out and defend themselves, which I think they should do, but then that can lead to all kinds of problems. So we need the police. We don't hire much more pimps. That's not going to solve the problem. Police are here for a reason. The first duty of a society is to protect its citizens. That's when we got together at the dawn of time to do that. And to demonize police, first of all, it's a lie. They're not racist. Individuals may be, but institutions, they are not. And it's time for the federal government to step up and do its job here and go after these guys. They're criminal violations and they should be investigated.
Yeah, we didn't put up with this from John Gotti. We shouldn't put it up with this from BLM and
exactly.
Antifa. You make such a wise point about vigilanteism and balkanization. I mean, it is absolutely impossible to buy small arms ammunition online right now.
No.
You're also seeing people hire private security. I mean, that tells you everything about how people feel right now, doesn't it?
They're terrified. Tucker, I've lived in the world of violence for most of my life, and I'm afraid right now. I'm afraid for my wife to go shopping. I'm afraid for my grandchildren to be out in public, and that's probably an overreaction with regard to fear. And I live in a very safe state, by the way. Texas, my home county, is very safe. But I'm concerned about my friends in Oregon. I have my son's a policeman there. I talk to them every day. People in the communities in Oregon are now concerned about Antifa and Black Lives Matter coming into the suburbs and setting American flags on fire. So we really need the police, and we need the police on the local level and the federal level to step up and go after these guys and enforce the law. We do that, we're good.
Justice unifies us. Law enforcement unifies us as a country, and lack of it divides us. I'm so
No
glad
doubt.
that you said that. I'm glad we got your camera going. Danny Coulson, thank you.
Thanks, Tucker.